Oh, I'm back with a video that nobody asked for, but I'm gonna do it because I want to. So in my day 6 video, I said that I had just gotten back from Japan and Taiwan, which is true, and I got a lot of things while I was there. And I actually tried to film this video right after I did my day 6 reaction, but that did not go well because I was very tired and everything was just like messy. And just like jumbled, and I didn't like how that video turned out, so I'm gonna try and do it again. But basically, I got a lot of things while I was in Japan and Taiwan for an entire month with my school group, and I wanted to share that here. And this will probably maybe be the only video about my trip. I think I said in like one of my earlier videos that I wanted to like try and vlog while I was there, but that just didn't happen because it was kind of really stressful to be dealing with the group that I was with, because it was people from my school and it was just all very new, so I didn't want to add on the stress of like trying to like vlog. So I think I'm gonna start with things that I got in Taiwan, because I went to Japan twice in this month that I was gone. I was there first and then went to Taiwan, and then I went back to Japan because my sister lives there, so I will do Japan stuff last. So to start, I guess Taiwan will do food first, just because there's less of it. So the first thing that I have is these chips, and I can't find them anywhere else. They are Lay's, and they're like seaweed flavor. But they're so good, and they don't even taste like seaweed. I got them in Tainan at a 7-Eleven or Family Mart. I can't remember which one, but I love 7-Eleven and Family Mart so much. But they're so good, and I'm mad that I didn't get more than one box because they were really cheap and they're really good. And I tried looking for them on Amazon and I can't find them. So if anyone knows where I can get these, please tell me, because I love them so much. The next thing that I got, there's a little bit of a story for these. So majority of the group that I was with, I think we were planning on going to hot springs in Taipei, between a museum that we went to and a night market that we were supposed to go to, but we couldn't go to the hot springs, so we ended up just going to 7-Eleven / Family Mart, again can't remember which one, for snacks, just like between the time, because it was gonna be a while before the night market was like open. So I went to the 7-Eleven and I was looking just, you know, for like candy because I'm garbage. But I saw boxes of Pepero and I was like, oh haha, that's funny. Like maybe I should get one because they play the Pepero game with idols a lot, and I thought it was just kind of funny. And I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, it's basically the same thing as Pocky. I can just get Pocky, whatever. Don't care. And then I was standing there in the aisle looking at all the other snacks and looking at the stuff underneath the Pepero. And that's when I realized that there were boxes with EXO on them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fuck with EXO all that much. I really only like a couple songs and their cover of So What I Me. But not gonna lie, I picked up 2 boxes of the Pepero. I got the one with Kai on it, and then I also got another one with Chenya on it. I don't know if you can see that because the sun is very bright and there's a glare. But yeah, I was gonna try and find a box with Seiyun on it because he's my other like kind of favorite in EXO, but I couldn't find one, so I got these, and they were probably also really cheap. I don't remember how much they are, so sorry. And then I guess the last thing for like edible things from Taiwan is not for me, it's for my friend Elise. I asked her if she wanted anything from Japan and Taiwan, and she told me tea, and I was like, okay, I can do that. There's tea like everywhere here. So went to this store. I don't know how to pronounce it, even though I learned a little bit of Chinese. Still can't do that, but I went there. Don't remember where it is at all in Taipei. This is something that I actually remember how much it costs because I was really stressed. I only wanted to get one packet, so I got what is it called? High Mountain Oolong tea, and there's 32 in the bag, and I remember only wanting to get one, but I only had 1000 NTD notes. So I felt really bad because one of these was only 300 NTD, and I was like, well, I can't give them a 1000. I mean, like, I could, but I didn't want to be like that foreigner buying like something really cheap with like a lot of money. And I did that in Japan, and it was really embarrassing, and I still feel bad about it. Like, I still cringe. So I ended up just getting two, because that was 600 NTD, and it was worth using the 1000. So Elise is going to have a lot of tea from Taiwan. So yes, 64 tea bags of oolong tea. So hope she enjoys that. Yeah, that's everything for food. Majority of what I got in Taiwan, honestly, was skincare. I went kind of crazy while I was in Taiwan in terms of skincare, because everything in Taiwan is super cheap. So I figured, why not? So the first bit of skincare that I have is from Etude House, also in Taipei, and I don't remember where in Taipei it was, but there's a few of them. So I don't have everything that I bought because I already used one of the masks, but masks is really kind of all I got, because my skin got really bad in Taiwan. Like, it's bad now, and it's always been bad, but like in Japan it was fine, and it was actually kind of getting better. Like, my left cheek is worse than my right cheek is, but it was getting better in Japan for some reason, even though it was like really hot and humid and I was sweating a lot. For some reason my skin was getting better, and then we got to Taiwan and my face just exploded. Like, even my right cheek started acting up again, so I was really upset, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just buy a lot of skincare and it'll help. But like, then when I went back to Japan, my skin started getting better, and I was like, are you kidding me? And like, now that I'm home, it's like a mix of getting better but also worse at the same time, so that's great. But anyway, on to the things that I actually bought. I got originally 5 masks, but I used one already. Like 5 face masks, and then I got 1 lip mask, and it is Cherry Jelly Lips Patch, and I just got this because I wanted to see what one was like. I've never done one before, so I wanted to just try it. And I got a pomegranate mask. Is it gonna focus? I don't know. But yes, pomegranate. And then I got a lemon one because lemony things help with pigmentation, and I have a lot of that. I also got a collagen one and a damask rose one. And then the one that I used was, I think, a honey one. And it was really nice. My skin felt really good afterwards. Oh, and I also got free things from Etude House. I think there were 3 free things, but I think I lost one. Possibly. But I got Fix and Fix Primer, a little tiny packet of that, and then I also got Pore Cleansing Foam from Etude House for buying a certain amount of NTD of things, I think. So the place that I really went kind of insane was Innisfree, and it's like right by the main station also. But yeah, I went insane, and like the amount of NTD worth of things that I got makes it sound like really expensive. Like, I think it was like $13.97 NTD, but that actually only is $45, like American dollars, so I didn't actually spend all that much money for the amount of things that I got. So, and I was not planning on spending like that much money, and I wasn't going to, but I'll talk about that. So I got more masks. I got another pomegranate one, just because I don't know, I like pomegranates, they smell nice, whatever. And then I also got a tea tree mask and a skin clinic mask with madecassoside, and I really wanted to try a mask that had madecassoside in it, or something that had madecassoside in it, because I watch a lot of Ivan Lam's videos, and I hear him talk about madecassoside all the time, and like how it helps with like acne and like marks and stuff, and it's just like really good for your skin. So I wanted to try that out and see if it would help at all. And then I also got a vitamin C mask, which vitamin C also helps with pigmentation, so I was like, okay, yes. And then The last mask that I got was a foot mask, and I've done a couple of these from Tony Moly before, and I actually really like them. Pro tip, don't do a foot mask before you have a 14-hour flight, and you're going on a trip where you have to walk a lot, because your feet are gonna peel like nobody's business a couple days before your flight, and they will be peeling on your flight, and they will be peeling while you're trying to walk and not look disgusting. So that was a dumb move on my part. However, it made my feet really soft. So, and I think all of these were on sale. I think they were like 35 NTD, so they were like just over $1, but it was like there was a sale, like if you bought 5 they would be like slightly discounted. So I was like, yes, I will buy all the sheet masks. So yeah, I also got a couple more things, or a few more things. I got a Jeju Volcanic Pore Scrub Foam, and I don't remember how much this was. I think it was probably around 300 NTD, maybe. So maybe like $9-ish, possibly. I don't remember. But I've seen a lot of things about like the Jeju Volcanic like stuff from Innisfree. So I just wanted to try them out and see if they helped me at all. I just love skincare. And then this mask, which I've also been seeing a lot of, and funnily enough, Innisfree has been posting about it a lot on their Instagram lately, and it's the Jeju Volcanic Clay Mousse Mask, the original one, so it's in like a pump. I don't know, it just sounded really interesting, like a mousse face mask. It just was like a concept that I have not seen before, so I wanted to try this out. And that was everything that I bought originally, but they were doing a thing where if you bought over 1,000 NTD worth of product, you could get free things. And so the cashier was like, oh, well, like you could just go get like one more mask or something, and it would put you over, because I think it was like just under 1,000 NTD, like all of this stuff. And so there was one thing that I was looking at, and I think my friend that I went with also got this, and I was like, no, like I don't really want to get that, it's kind of expensive. I think it was like 420 NTD, so it was really like $12 actually. That's not bad. But I was like, no, I don't need that, it's gonna be kind of heavy. I don't know how much more stuff I'm gonna buy in Japan. I just hit something, so I don't want to get it. Like, I'll get something else somewhere else, it's fine, like whatever. But when she was just like, oh, like you can buy one more thing and it'll put you over for 1,000 and then you get free things, I just reached back and grabbed it off the shelf. So this was kind of a panic purchase, but it is the Repairing Hair Sleeping Pack. I just wanted to try a hair mask, not necessarily this one, but now I have to, because, you know, my hair is kind of damaged from being dyed all the time, and it was pretty fucked up from being put up all the time in Japan and Taiwan, because there's no way you're gonna wear your hair down when it's summertime in Asia, really, if you're me, at least. I think I wore my hair down like twice and I immediately put it up. So I'm excited to try this because I did just dye my hair, so it's gonna be, you know, kind of fucked up. But yes, and then onto the free things. I got 4 free things from Innisfree, and I got 2 different versions of the Jeju Volcanic Colored Clay Mask. I got the Vitalizing one, and I also got the Brightening one, and I think the Brightening one might be better for my face, possibly. But I'm gonna try them both, or I might give them to other people that I got things for from Japan and Taiwan. And then I also got Green Tea Seed Serum, a little packet of that. And then I also got a little travel kit, which has, what does it have in it? It has my Body Cotton Flower Body Cleanser and body lotion in that same scent. And then it also has Sea Salt Perfect Cleanser in it. So I might give this to other people, considering how much skincare that I have for myself. So I only got a few more things in Taiwan, and these are more souvenir type things. So disclaimer, Shavana if you're watching right now, you can skip this part because some of your gifts are in here. And then, yeah, just skip ahead. I'll put a time on the screen and you can skip. Unless I've already given you the things before you see this video, but I don't know how likely that is because we don't live very close together. So, anyway. These things were probably some of the, like, cheapest things that I got in Taiwan. Because they're, like, little trinkety type things. I think they were all probably, like, $1 or $2. So just over 100, oh wait, not $1, like, just over, like, $3. They were all, like, 100 or so NTD, so not too expensive at all. And one of the things I don't have, because I already gave it to the person that I got it for, and my Grammy, but I got her, it was a magnet and it was shaved ice with a bunch of fruit on it. And like, honestly, I miss Taiwan so much, and the one thing that I miss from Taiwan is the shaved ice. Like, I had it, I think I have 4 shaved ices. We also went to Ice Monster on our free day, which was our, it was our last day? Yeah, our last day in Taipei. And our last day of the trip itself was a free day, so we just got to do whatever we wanted in Taipei. So my friends and I went to Taipei 101, and then we went to Ice Monster. And I have a story about Ice Monster. It's not the most exciting, just when I tell it, but like personally it's very exciting. This is a very long tangent. But so we went to Ice Monster and it was on June 16th, and we got both kinds of mango shaved ice. So June 16th was also the day of GOT7's Taipei concert, and I was like, oh my god, GOT7 are in Taipei right now, their concert is today, I wonder where they are. And Mark's parents were also in Taipei, so I was like, I was just like stressed. I was like, I know they're in the same city as me, this is really stressful, because like I can't go to this concert. Actually, I technically could have gone to the concert, like had I gotten tickets and everything, which I didn't. I'll stick with the concert that I'm going to in New York right after I get back. Like, that was expensive enough. So I was like, no, it's fine, whatever. But yes, so we went to Ice Monster and GOT7 was in the same city. So the next day, on June 17th, that was the day that we were all leaving. So my group all went back to New York. My professor stayed because he's doing research, and I went back to Japan because my sister and her husband lived there. And so when I got back to Japan, I had a notification from Twitter that was from Mark's dad, and it was a bunch of pictures and it just said, "As you wish." And I opened it because I wanted to see what it was, because I knew they were in Taipei, and they were at Ice Monster, and I was like, interesting. And then I looked at the pictures more closely and I realized that one of the shaved ices they got was the same one that we got, but like mango shaved ice is really popular, so kind of makes sense. But then I looked even more closely and I was like, huh, the flowers behind Mark's head in those photos look really familiar. And then I looked at the pictures that my friends and I took while we were in Ice Monster, and I realized we were sitting at the same table, just a day apart. And I was stressed because I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, Mark is my bias of GOT7. Like, I love him so much. And we were in the same place, just a day apart. And we were at the same table eating the same shaved ice. Like, what kind of, like, I don't know. I still don't have words, and this happened like a month ago. And like, they were also in Japan at the same time as me. Like, they were in Japan from the 18th to the 20th, and I was also there during that time. They were in Tokyo. It was just wild. But that's my story about shaved ice and Ice Monster. So now that that tangent is over, let's get on to the things that I actually bought and did not give away yet. So there was an underground mall in our station that was closest to us, and so my friends and I just kind of went wild on our last day because we had a lot of NTD left, and we wanted to get things for people and things that were just close by because we were really tired. So I got quite a few things actually. So the thing that Shavana cannot see through this video. She has to see it when I give it to her. It is a little keychain, and it's in the shape of Taiwan. I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe. But yeah, it's a keychain in the shape of Taiwan, and it has a 1 NTD coin in it. And on the back, I don't know if this is gonna work, but it has the names of the different cities slash towns, or like parts of Taiwan, written in Mandarin on them. And I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. And I think it was like 110 NTD, so it was like just over $3. So not bad. But yes, that's the thing for Shavana. Yeah. So, other things that I got in the Underground Mall. This is a sticker, and it is the shape of Taiwan with the Taiwanese flag on it, and it just says Taiwan on it. And it was really cheap. It was like 50 NTD, so just over $1, maybe like $1.30-ish. I don't know if I'm gonna give this to someone or if I'm gonna keep it and like stick it on my laptop or something, but I don't know. I also got this is a postcard, and it was 50 NTD, so just over $1. But it says I heart Taiwan on it, and that's true, or I love Taiwan. But yeah, that's true. I love Taiwan, and I would like 100 out of 10 go back, even though it was like miserably hot. Like, I loved it, and I would so go back, and like I kind of want to because I miss the food. So, and I also have like 80 NTD left over that I didn't get to use, and I didn't convert into yen when I went to Japan, so I guess I have to go back now. Alright, and then I got these two things one's for my professor, and then one is for one of my advisors at school. So for my advisor, I got her, it's not really a keychain, I guess, technically, but it's a little decoration, and it's just a lantern, and it jingles. I don't know, I thought it was really cute, and I felt like I had to get her something because she was really supportive of me like going on this trip, and just like she's just really supportive of me in general, and we're like best friends. Like, she's one of the main reasons that I'm like staying at my college. And she also follows me on Instagram because she wanted to see pictures of the trip, and she was leaving like really cute comments, so I was like, I have to get her something from at least like either Japan or Taiwan. So I stuck with this cute little lantern. And then the other thing that I got, I guess this is the last thing that I got from Taiwan. It is a magnet, and it's for my Spanish professor, who is also one of the reasons that I didn't leave my school. And she was also extremely supportive, and I know she's gonna be really excited to like hear the stories about the trip. But she is incredible, and I had to get her something because I love her so much, and she's so supportive of me, and she's just so like, she's like a literal angel walking this earth. Like, I'm not even kidding. But so she also loves cats, and she loves my cat. So I was like, okay, I need to get her something that has a cat on it from Japan or Taiwan, and I found this magnet. It has a cat on it, and it says I heart Taipei. It would have been better if it were a black cat because she loves black cats, which means that she loves my cat. But you know, this was the only thing that I found that had a cat on it, and it was 109 NTD, so it was just over $3, which is not bad. But I'm excited to give this to her. I know she's gonna really like it. So yeah, that was everything that I bought in Taiwan. So I guess now we will move on to Japan. I will start with food again because I have the most of that. And there's like less of a story for some of these things. So I know you can get this in America, and I've seen it like everywhere in America since coming back, but I just felt like buying it there was a lot cooler and like more special. So I bought Pocky, and this is like fun Pocky, and I didn't really understand why. And I also bought 3 boxes of this, but I only have one with me right now. I didn't eat them yet, they're just in my fridge because it's been so hot. But it's fun Pocky, so like you have to scan a QR code or something, and then you try and take a picture of the Pocky, and there's like fireworks that shoot off the end of it or something on the screen. Did not know that, not gonna do that because I do not have a QR reader on my phone. But I was like, this is a fun box. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna buy it. And I got 3 of them, and they were like 111 yen, so they were like $3-ish altogether, which is not bad for a lot of candy. So there's that. And then I also got more pepero when I went to Shinakubo, or Koreatown. But I just wanted it because it was in Korean, and why not? It's basically just Pocky, but it's fine. And I think this was 250 yen, so it was like $2. I only got 1 box of that, but you know, I have plenty. And then I also got 3 bars of this Meiji chocolate. I love this chocolate so much. One of them I am gonna give to my friend Kate because she said she wanted chocolatey things. When I asked her what she wanted, she was like, I don't even know what to ask for. Like, I guess some candy, anything chocolate works. And I was like, okay, I can do that. So I got 3 of these. I'm gonna give her 1 and save the other 2 for myself because I love non-American chocolate because American chocolate sucks. And then I got tea for Elise from Japan as well. And I'm sad because the box kind of got smushed a lot in my suitcase. I had to bring back some stuff for my sister and her husband because they weren't sure if they were gonna come back to Japan. So they were just giving me a bunch of their stuff. And it kind of, like, I didn't have room in my suitcase to fit things. Like, I had weight but not physical room. But they made their stuff fit in my suitcase at the expense of some of my other things. So this box of tea for Elise was one of the things that got a little bit fucked up, but it's fine. It'll still probably taste the same, whatever. And it's matcha green tea with roasted rice in it. I just thought it was kind of interesting. I don't remember how much it was, but yeah, got more tea for Elise. I didn't technically buy this. My sister gifted me some Korean instant noodles, basically. This pronunciation is gonna be terrible. Jajangmyeon. Fantastic. I don't know. I've never had this before. She just gave it to me, and she was like, "Here you go," and I was like, "Thanks." As for weird candy is not as prominent as like you'd think it is. Like, going into it, I thought that there would be weird candy everywhere, but there really wasn't. The only place that I really saw weird candy was in the 100 yen store, kind of, and in Narita Airport, and not even really at Haneda Airport, actually, which is a surprise. And I'm mad that I didn't buy more. So I tried my best with what I could find in the airport. And I got matcha Pocky. It's like a giant box. There was like a lot of citrusy flavors, but I figured that this was the one that Shabana likes, so I hope it is. I don't remember how much this was, but I remember it being really expensive for like candy. But you know, it was at the airport, so. And then also Kit Kats. Not a lot of weird flavors of that anywhere except really in the airport. So I stuck with apple Kit Kats because I figured that these would be something that I would be more likely to eat. Like, I would not really want the banana ones or anything, and like the other flavors they had were really weird, and I didn't want them personally. Like, I'm gonna share them with people, but I also kind of wanted some for myself since I did buy them with my own money. So I figured I would stick with the things that I knew that I would kind of maybe like. But yeah, I kind of regret not buying more. Like, I should have used my card. I got these from the 100 yen store, and these are kiwi candies. And fun fact, I found out that I'm like mildly allergic to a certain kind of kiwi. Like, I had a bunch of kiwis in Taiwan and it was fine and they were fantastic, and it made me really crave kiwis again. But the kiwis that my mom got for me, they make my lips tingle. And that's never happened before, and it's really weird. Like, we tried to make kiwi juice, like the one I had, and it really burned my lips and it made them tingle. And then the next day I cut it up into chunks and I ate it and my lips started tingling. And then like the other day I had it again in chunks and it was fine. It was really weird. So I don't know what it is, but hopefully that doesn't happen with these. And then the last candy that I got are these butterball things. These are pretty normal actually, but I just kind of grabbed something because the store was closing. So that's all the candy that I have. But I have a few more things. I forgot that I got something for Shavana from Japan as well. So Shavana, again, if you're watching this and I haven't given you your gifts yet, stop watching for right now. But this I got at Nara. I don't remember. I think it was at one of the temples. It was the one with the giant Buddha in it. And I got her a keychain with the Japanese flag on it, and it also has the big Buddha on it. And I just thought it was really cute. And it came in this cute little bag, so I'm gonna give that to her as well. Okay, so 2 more things that I got from Shibuya Crossing, or like near Shibuya Crossing, which I love that place, by the way. It's just so cool, like being in the crossing while everyone is crossing the street, but it's also really cool watching it. I have some clips. I posted one on my Instagram. I totally forgot about these things because they're on my shelf already, but I had a 10,000 yen note that I really needed to break. And I was like, okay, I need to buy like a lot of things that would add up to at least like just over 5,000. So I went to Tower Records and I just wanted to see it because I've seen a lot about it, and apparently it's an American store. But there was a whole floor with K-pop, and as soon as I walked in, there was like GOT7 stuff because their Japanese comeback just happened, the new era. And then the 4th floor was all K-pop, and I was like, this is my place. And these kind of make me feel stupid because I am stupid. But basically I got 2 BTS albums because I like a lot of their songs, but I just never ended up getting the CDs. Like I have Love Yourself, Her, and Tear, and like I listened to a bunch of the other songs, but I've just been listening to them on Spotify, so I never actually had the CDs, and I never got around to getting them because they're actually hard to find because BTS are so popular. But I got 2 CDs and I broke my 10,000 yen note with these CDs. However, I feel really dumb because the CDs are essentially the same, just one has more songs on it. But it's too late now. So I got Wings album, and I will show you the photo card that I got in it. Where did it go? Here it is. Got that picture of them, very cute. But focusing, I have no idea. And I don't really care, but yes, Wings. And then I also got the pink version of You Never Walk Alone. But little did I know that this was essentially the same album, just with more songs on it. But I could not remember because the back of the album, like normally it has the songs on it. This doesn't. It just has a picture of them, which is fine. And then it has like all the copyright information on it. So I was just like, I don't remember what songs are on this album. I know one of the albums that's here is the same as another because I remember looking at all of their albums, but I remember 2 of the albums being more or less the same, and I was like, well, I could just buy one of them and it was fine, and this is the one that I could have just bought and not this one, but you know, it's whatever. So yes, got those from Tower Records, and that's how I broke my 10,000 yen note. And yeah, beautiful. And so the last things that I got are still K-pop related, and they are from Shinokubo, which is Koreatown. And if you like K-pop and you're in Japan, go there. It's beautiful. There's just everything. There's like a bunch of stores and stuff that you can shop in, and you can get like a bunch of unofficial merch, but it's like still really cool seeing it all. And it's actually like really overwhelming because I was like, oh my god, there are so many things, there's so many really nice pictures. But I was kind of on a mission also in Shinokubo. My friend's sister is also really into K-pop, and her sister was like, oh, like the one that went on the trip with me, she was like, oh well, like I feel bad like not getting her something if it's there, so like since you're going back, could you go and get her something and I'll pay you back for it? And I was like, yeah, I can do that. Just tell me what band she likes, and like I can do that. So I was sent to only get one thing, but I panicked and bought two things. So the groups that I was told to get stuff for were BTS, GOT7, NCT, and 17. And that's fine because I listened to 3 of those groups, like a lot, all the time. But I kind of just stuck with BTS because there was the most stuff for them. Like NCT was like nowhere except 1 or 2 stores, which was really surprising. She only told me to get a face mask with the logo on it because I was like kind of like jokingly asked if she would wear it, and she was like, yeah, actually she would wear that, so like if you find one, get it. So I eventually found one, and it was in a store that looked like it was just skincare, but in the back there was like a grocery store, and upstairs there was even more skincare. But right in the front there were face masks, and so I got a BTS one, and it was only 500 yen. So, and then the other thing that I got the first time that I went to Shinakubo, and I felt really stressed, I just picked up something random. I got a banner in this cute little pouch, but yeah, I stuck with BTS, and it was 1,800 yen, so like $18. And then I also got more things for Shavana because I could not help myself. I know she said she only wanted keychains, but like she loves K-pop, and she's did that whole series with me. So I figured I had to get her something. So again, Shauna, if you're watching, stop for right now. I'll put a time and you can skip. Oh, okay. Truck out there. But there was a store that had a bunch of little photo cards, and they were probably just like random pictures from the internet and like from fan sites and stuff that were just printed out onto these like little Polaroid type things. I'm gonna show the back first. And there was like a ton, and they were 200 yen each. But if you bought 3, they were 500 yen altogether. So I bought 3, but I only have 2 with me right now because I got one for my mom, kind of as a joke, but not really. So she loves Hyungwon of Monsta X, and she calls him like my guy and my buddy, and she always jokes that like she's gonna take my poster of him, and she wants my concert ticket, and like that it's hers because she did technically buy it. Thanks school for blocking Ticketmaster. But so yeah, she loves him. And like I could never really tell if it was like a joke, but like she really does actually like him. She's always like, where's my guy? Like, why do I not hear my guy singing in this song? And she knows his name and everything. She knows exactly what he looks like. She like, Hyungwon is her bias, okay? So I got her a photo card of that, but I already gave it to her. And then the other 2 that I got are for Shavana. I have a lot of long-winded stories. So she loves NCT and she loves BAP. So I got her a photo card of her man's 10 because this was a cute photo. Well, she has a lot of mans in NCT, and I think everyone does, because how do you pick from 18 people? You don't. Like, I have like 6 biases in NCT, and that's like a third of the band, so. And then this was a photo card where I wasn't even sure if this was the right person, because I don't listen to BAP. I don't know all that much about them, but I know that BAP like means a lot to her. And I know the name of her bias, it's Jungkook, but I didn't know what he looked like. This was like a gamble, truly. But luckily, I ended up buying a photo card of the right person, because there were group photos and then there were solo photos, so I was really not sure. But I got her this photo card of Jungkook. And then the last thing that I got in Shinakubo, I've been wearing it this entire time. So I got a Peace Minus One shirt from a store that I don't remember what it was called. I got this shirt, and it actually wasn't that expensive, and they had a bunch of shirts. Like they had shirts that Jungkook and RM and Jimin of BTS had all worn. I don't know if they were like, they were probably just like fake versions of the ones that they had worn, but like they look like the ones that they had worn just like out and about or in music videos. And I was considering possibly getting the one that they had that Jungkook wore in Save Me, because I actually really like it. But I saw the Peace Minus One shirts and I was like, ooh, I love me some G-Dragon and I love Peace Minus One. And like it took me a really long time to figure out the Peace Minus One literally just means this. So I was like, I need this shirt. And I'm really glad that I got a large in this shirt. My sister was trying to tell me to get a medium because the medium like looked like it was gonna fit, just holding it up to me, but she was like, oh yeah, like the large, like it just looks like it's too big for you. But I was like, no, like a medium is not gonna fit me. I'm a big person. Like mediums in any shirt really don't fit me all that well. So I am very happy that I got a large. But yeah, that is everything that I got in Japan and Taiwan. This video is literally the same length as the other one that I tried to film before, but I feel like it's more organized. And before my camera shuts off from this being filming for so long, I just wanted to say or mention that I have a Poshmark. I think I've mentioned it in a couple videos, but I wanted to mention it again because I did just add a bunch of stuff to it yesterday. It's a bunch of band things, so if you like Hunter Hayes, 21 Pilots, All Time Low, 5 Seconds of Summer, or One Direction, and you want like shirts or bags or hats, you can check out my Poshmark. I'm really trying to get rid of these things. I've had them for a while and they're all in really great condition, so if you want to check that out or direct other people that you know would maybe want these things, that would be great. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do another video because the series kind of has to end here because Siobhan is going abroad next semester, so she won't be there to film more videos. And yeah, I don't know, I might do a video about seeing Got7 and seeing Monster X because that is happening next week. I'm seeing Got7 and I got High Touch, so perhaps I'll do a video about that, I don't know. But yeah, if you watched this whole thing, kudos to you because it's so long. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable or interesting. Thank you for watching this video if you did.